Okay. Question 11. The function is this. Okay. So by the way, when you say find the all point of inflection, correct? So you have to get f double prime x. So we get f prime x first. So if you don't want to keep writing this, correct? Sorry, if you don't want to keep writing this, 1 over square root of 2 pi, correct? What you can do is you can let 1 over square root of 2 pi be equal to an alphabet. It's a constant. This whole thing is a constant. Okay, so you won't get so frustrated, keep writing that. Okay, so I can do like that, then I put k. When you differentiate exponential, you copy down the whole thing. Then after that, you find the derivative of the power. Bring down the power, power take away 1. Okay, so now you get this as, okay, negative k e to the power negative half x squared. So this will be your u and this will be your v. So this one I purposely put the negative out. Okay, so now to get my f double prime, that is to do part B. I have to use product rule. So I let the constant be outside. So my u is e to the power negative half x squared. So your u prime will be, copy down the whole thing, times by the derivative of the power. So it will be negative x e to the power negative half x squared. So v, this is your v, u prime, okay, then plus u, okay, I just erase off this, so that it's easier for you to see, plus u v prime. So every time when we have this, correct, we have to be very careful. We factorize out the common factor. Very important, you must know how to do this. So I have negative k e to the power negative half x squared. So x times negative x squared plus 1. Okay, you want to find all the inflection point, correct? So inflection point happen when f double prime x equal to 0. Okay, so this one cannot be 0. Negative k e to the power negative half x squared equal to 0 is impossible. So negative x squared plus 1 equal to 0. So x squared equal to 1. So x equal to, when we take square root, correct, we have to have both plus or minus. So x equal to 1 or x equal to negative 1. So after you get the x, then you put into the y, then you get the, so f1 will be equal to 1 over square root of 2 pi e to the power negative half. So f negative 1 also the same. 1 over square root of 2 pi e to the power of negative half also, because negative 1 square is 1. So I'm done with the 2 point. Is that okay? Okay, so the rest I don't have to explain. So I just want to let you know the skill of factorization is a must to learn, because this also happen when you talk about your still remember this function, search function. So all the property of search function, you better jot it down, okay? In your one-page handwritten notes. Okay, can or not? So I'm going into 13. 13, A part 2 is the same. So this is the search function. Okay, so let me repeat this for you step by step. You see how I do, so that when you need to do it, then you will know how to do. Factorization is very important. 13. Okay, so I write down the search function first. Okay, so first of all, I told you already, any constant, you just leave it. So your U is T, the V is e to the power negative BT. U prime, 1. V prime, negative B, e to the power negative BT. Okay, so F prime T. Remember to write the A there. Okay, V U prime plus U V prime. So the common factor is this one. So take it out. Okay, then you're left with 1 minus BT. So if you want to differentiate again, so this one will be your U and this one will be your V. So you write down again. So U prime negative B e to the power negative BT. Okay, V is 1 minus BT. So V prime is negative B. Okay, then sub into the formula F double prime T. The A is still there. V, always, if there's more than one term, you better bracket it up. U prime plus U V prime. So now you look at here. The common factor is this whole thing. Am I right? So I take out the whole thing. So I have negative B. Always write the constant first, then write down this one. Open bracket, 1 minus BT plus, if you take out the whole thing, the coefficient here is still 1. 1. So that's how you get your answer. So you just have to be very patient. 1 plus 1 is 2. So F double prime T, you want to find the inflection point, correct? This one must be equal to 0. So therefore, 2 minus BT equal to 0, because this one cannot be 0. So your BT equal to 2, so your T equal to 2 over B. Can or not? So you just need to be very patient and do it. Remember to factorize. Will that be fine? Okay, good. So very important, you better learn how to differentiate this with number. With number, like for example, I give you FT equal to 3 t e to the power negative 2t. Okay, how to differentiate this, that kind of thing. So practice on that. Everyone will come out to this formula. Yeah. Okay, any other question? Okay, page 77, 3D. Page 77, 3D.2. 3D.2. Page 77, 3D.2, part D. Okay, okay, I know. Okay. Page 77, question 1D. Okay, this is the graph of y equal to fx. Okay. Let me sketch the graph first. Okay. There is a turning point someplace somewhere here. Then from here, there's an inflection point someplace somewhere here. Then another turning point at 2. Then after that, it change the shape again. So I hope you can imagine like how I imagine. So there's another inflection point here. So can I mark the inflection point with red? And the turning point here, there's another one. So this is 4. Okay, this is your y equal to fx. Okay, good. So now they want you to do the f prime x. So when I want to do the y equal to f prime x, first of all, I get a sign diagram first. Don't jump into the sketching. Okay, get the sign diagram first. So I will mark down 0. So can I let this be k? So it's easier for us. And I let this be p and let this be q. Can or not? Okay, so you have to mark down your own if the question didn't. Okay, so now 0. So it means that f prime 0 equal to f prime 2 is equal to f prime k equal to 0. Agree with me? Okay, so that is your, so 2 and k. So fx is going down. So negative. From 0 to 2, fx is going up, a positive. From 2 to k, fx is going down, so negative, positive. Okay. So I know that f prime x graph will be below, above, pass through this point. So I use green, green color for my f prime x, okay? So my f prime x will pass through this point, will pass through this point, will pass through this point. Okay? Below, above, below, above. Okay? That is how I imagine first. Okay, done. So what I can do now is I can use my f double prime x sign diagram to help me to draw the f prime x graph. Okay. So my f double prime, I know that this is my p. F double prime p is equal to f double prime q is equal to 0. Agree? So I put the p here. I put the q here. Convex, concave, convex. So that means this one show that This one, tell you, for x less than p, f prime x graph is going up. But for x less than 0, f prime x graph is below the x-axis. Agree or not? So that is how I read this one and this one. So you see, it must be below, then go up, pass through this point, then above, then turn at this point, because this is a turning point. Then after that, it go down. Okay, for x between P and Q, f prime x graph is going down. Why? Because f double prime x is negative. So it go down, pass through this point. Okay, then this is an inflection point. So you have to turn at Q. Turn at Q, x equal to Q. So you go like that, turn at x equal to Q. Then it go up again. So this will be your y equal to f prime x. So this fx is quadratic. QUA quadratic. Yeah. That means degree 4. Because it got 3 turning points. So your y equal to f prime x will be cubic. 1 degree lower. You differentiate, you reduce the power by 1. So your y equal to f double prime x, correct? Will be quadratic. So pass through this point P, pass through this point Q, above, below, above. So this will be well y equal to f double prime x. Is that okay? Okay or not? Okay, any more questions? If you want, you can try your practice 3, question 3. That is under curve property. But I give you f prime x. You may try. Practice 3 at question 3. Practice 3, question 3. I give you the f prime x graph. Turn at A. Cut at -1. There's a in here, C. This is y equal to f prime x. Be very careful, huh? And here is 2. Okay? So they want you to draw the sign diagram of f prime x and f double prime x, then sketch the graph of f prime x. Can you? Okay. So we draw the sign diagram of f prime x. These are the x-intercept. -1 and 2. Below, above, above. You see how I do? F double prime x. Stationary point. Stationary point. For f prime x. Okay? Go up. Come down. Go up. Are you okay? Okay. From here, I want to interpret for my y equal to fx graph. Okay, so you see how I interpret. When I see this thing appear on both, so I straight away say at x equal to 2 is the horizontal inflection point of y equal to fx. So this is the inflection point at 2. So before 2, f prime x is positive. So you have to go up. And this is concave. So tally with this one. Then after that, it continue to go up, but convex. See or not? Continue to go up and convex. So I know that part of the graph already. Yep. And I also know that here at x equal to 0 is the non-horizontal inflection point of y equal to fx graph. So, and this non-horizontal, if you look at the sign diagram here, this is positive, correct? That means it's going up. Concave. Going up, concave. How you go up? Convex. Sorry, going up, convex. This is convex. So going up, convex, until it reach 0. Then it continue to go up. Continue to go up, but concave. See or not? So that is how you interpret from there. You get all this interpretation done, then only you draw the graph. The position is not important. So that means, okay, that means at this part, okay, then this part will be like that. So it will turn at here. So go down. So now I'm going to sketch my fx graph. From here, go down. Okay, so you go down. Turn here. You have to turn here. All these are the turning point. Turn here. Then go up. I join this piece. Then after that, I join the blue one. Okay. Yeah. Until it will come up here. Until here. Here is this piece. You see concave, concave. Then it go up. So this will be your y equal to fx. Two turning point, two inflection point. Hello? So this part of it, you really have to look at it carefully and settle the thing, okay? Hello, class, are you okay? Don't be frightened by the thing. At least you try to analyze. As long as you get the shape correct, turn at the right place, we will give you mark. Okay. So the position is doesn't matter. So if I am another student who want to draw like that, then here go concave, then you go like that also can. It doesn't matter. I will not deduct your mark. Got it? Okay.
Yeah.
So any other question? Okay. Can I have your attention to practice 4 question, practice 3 question 4? I want to let you know very important thing. If I ask you to sketch the graph within the time given. Okay, let us do the practice. Okay, so what you need to do, you key into your calculator. Everyone key into your calculator this function. Okay, after you key in the function, you go to window. So the step have to be follow. Go to the window, X minimum, zero, X maximum, 3. Because of this domain. Okay, then after that, zoom. Then zoom fit. Okay, zoom. Select zoom fit 0. Okay, you look, the graph looks some sort like this. Am I right? Am I right? You got that? Okay, listen here carefully. Two important things. You know pretty well for this one. Can t be 0? No. Okay, it cannot. Make sure you don't just because of your calculator say so. So what you need to do is you need to draw an arrow here. That means I know it will not touch the vertical axis. And here you have to stop here. So can you please press trace, then put 3. So you have to jot down this value, the n value. Okay, should be 30. Okay, what you need to do, another thing is, you need to find the coordinate of this turning point. Then only you can get full mark. Do you know how to find the coordinate of this turning point? Go second trace. Select minimum. Okay, second trace. Select minimum. Left bound, right bound. You know what to do, right? I'm doing it so that I won't rush you. Right bound. Okay, so you got this point, you have to jot it down. Sorry. You have to jot it down. 0.368, comma 0.632. Okay, then you get your full 4 marks. Okay, done? So no, you haven't get your full 4 mark yet, because there is another part. Hence, describe the changes in the ability to memorize simple fact during infancy year for this period of time. So that means, that's why you see your memory, correct? For the first few months, do you have a memory? When you are baby, you know what happened to you or not? Can you remember what happened to you?
No.
You only start to pick up. Yeah. So that means from t greater than 0 to 0 point. So we use this graph to describe years. Okay, so we say what happened. Describe the changes. So the memory is decreasing, correct? Decreasing because it's going down. With what rate? With what rate?
Decrease.
Increasing rate or decreasing rate? With decreasing rate. Then at t equal to 0.336 years, stop changing. Am I right? Then from t greater than 0.336 to 3 years, increasing with increasing rate. That's why after this, you can remember what happened to you. But most of us, anything below 2 years old, I don't think you can remember. Can you remember? Unless your mom show you the photo. Yep. Okay or not? So my concern is when you sketch the graph, all right? These are the important points. So for example, here I give 2 marks, and this graph I give 2 marks, all right? If you just draw the graph for me, without the label, I can deduct your mark. With the label doesn't mean I have to give you mark. Remember, a lot of condition. Any graph must have the label, but no mark will be given. It's your responsibility. So the 2 marks will be given to the shape and tell me the critical point. Tell me the critical point, okay? Are you okay? Okay, someone send me. Okay, hold on. Your friend sent me a photo. What happened? Why she cannot come in? Okay, got it? So bear in mind, if there is a domain, you must tell the endpoint. And this one, there is no end. Okay, because t cannot be 0. So you will go up. So sometimes the way your calculator work, you look at the from whatever come out from your calculator, you have to look back to the function again. You cannot trust your calculator 100%, okay? That's what I mean. Can or not? Then the rest you can show algebraically, that means you have to differentiate. Okay, have you tried question 5, the conjecture? Find the y-intercept of the tangent. Have you tried that? Have you all tried? Not yet. So the question 5, the conjecture part. I give you the function y equal to fx equal to ln x over x. So straight away, I ask you to find the y-intercept of the tangent to the function. Okay, so now I told you already, you want to find the y-intercept of the tangent. First of all, you have to have the equation of the tangent first, am I right? So you want to have the equation of a tangent, you have to differentiate to get the slope function first. Okay. V u prime, take away u v prime over v squared. So this will be 1 minus ln x over x squared. So we are going to do x equal to 1. So f prime 1 will be the gradient. Will be 1 minus ln 1 over 1 squared. At the end, you got 1. So f1 is ln 1 over 1. So this is 0. So you put into y equal to mx plus c. You know pretty well c is the y-intercept. So in this case, you don't have to find the equation. You can straight away get the y-intercept. So c equal to -1. Got it? So you can conclude the y-intercept is -1. So now, to do part B, what you need to do is you need to repeat here. So I put x equal to 2. F prime 2, you just repeat the same thing. 1 minus ln 2 over 2 squared. So it's 1 minus ln 2 over 4. So F2 ln 2 over 2. Y equal to M X plus C. So patiently do it. So you will have ln 2 over 2 equal to 1 over 2 minus ln 2 over 2 plus C. So you will end up ln 2 over 2 plus ln 2 over 2 minus half equal to C. So you have ln 2 minus half. So you see the pattern? Then you do C. So you just keep repeating the same thing. Understand? So F prime 5. So it's just changing the number. Okay. Then if you can jump step, you straight away jump step. Like for example, now I jump step. Okay, here cancel. So I know that is ln 5 minus 1 over 5. That is your C. So do you see the pattern? So you make the conclusion, then you do for K. You get what I mean? Hello? When you come to prove the conjecture, okay. So then for part D, so I will say the y-intercept is, they put the x as A, correct? So it will be ln A minus 1 over A. I try to give you something that you can see the pattern easily. So then for part E, I will repeat all this all over again. Just put as x equal to A. You just repeat. Okay. Then ln A over A is equal to 1 minus ln A over A squared times A plus C. So you can get your CX ln A minus 1 over A. That's it. Done. So when you talk about conjecture thing, right, what you need to do is the very first part, you make sure you do it step by step properly. Then the rest of it, you just follow. Is that okay? Don't have to be frightened by the word conjecture. Okay, Anat? Hello, class? Any other question in practice 3? You have any problem with practice 4, 5, and 6 or not? But with the answer, you should be able to do. Huh? Do you know how to find the volume of a cylinder or not? If you don't know, never mind. All the formula that you need, I give you. Know how to find the volume of a cone or not? Hello, any more question? No more. No more, then I'm not going to drag you already. Don't worry, the curve property question is some sort like just now I give you. Okay. Okay. Don't have, huh? Okay. So I was, because tomorrow you all also can't attend the class, correct? The lecture. So you just watch the video, lor. If you have anything, then you just text me, see whatever I can do for you. So our SAT will be next Monday, same time, 4 to 5:30. Okay? Because we have to do online. Any question about the SAT? I practically give you everything already that you need to know. Okay, if don't have, then thank you, class.
Thank you, Miss.
Thank you, Miss.
Yeah.